Hello and welcome to a very special episode. Today, we're stepping away from the classroom and into nature. We're going to explore the wonderful world of gardening, specifically the practical plants you can grow easily, and more importantly, the profound connection between gardening and our mental and physical health. This is more than a gardening lesson. It's an English immersion experience in the most therapeutic classroom imaginable. Part 1: The Essential Herb Garden. Let's start with the most forgiving plants. Herbs. They're perfect for beginners and thrive even in small spaces. Look here, this is rosemary. It's a resilient woody herb that smells like a fresh piney forest. The word resilient is perfect for it. It means it can withstand difficult conditions. In language, a resilient person is someone who recovers quickly from difficulties. Now let's talk about mint. Be careful with this one, it's invasive. It will spread everywhere if you let it. Invasive describes something that spreads uncontrollably. We can also talk about invasive species in nature or even invasive questions in conversation. But for all its invasiveness, the smell of crushed mint leaves is invigorating. It wakes up your senses. Then we have basil. This is a more delicate herb. It loves warmth and doesn't handle the cold well. It's the soul of Italian cuisine. To be delicate means it's fragile, easily damaged. We can have a delicate situation or delicate china. When you nurture a delicate plant like basil and succeed, it gives you a real sense of accomplishment. Part 2: Vegetables for small spaces. Now, let's move to vegetables that don't need a huge farm. First, cherry tomatoes. They are prolific producers. Prolific means producing a great amount of something. A prolific writer, for example, writes many books. Watching these tiny green orbs appear, then slowly turn red, is a lesson in patience and anticipation. This here is lettuce. You can actually harvest it cut and come again style. That means you cut the leaves and they grow back. The verb to harvest is crucial. It means to gather a ripe crop. We can harvest vegetables, but we also harvest the benefits of our hard work. Gardening teaches us about the direct correlation between effort and reward. And these are radishes. They are one of the fastest vegetables to grow, from seed to harvest in about a month. This instant gratification is wonderful for morale. They have a peppery flavor, a little spicy like black pepper. Describing tastes and smells is a fantastic way to expand your sensory vocabulary in English. Part 3: The Science of How Gardening Heals Us. This is where it gets truly fascinating. Why does getting our hands dirty feel so good? It's not just a feeling, it's science. First, there's the concept of horticultural therapy. This is a formal practice that uses gardening to improve mental and physical health. Then there's the soil itself. There's a bacterium in soil called Mycobacterium vaccae. Scientists believe that when we touch the soil, this bacterium stimulates the release of serotonin in our brain. Serotonin is the neurotransmitter that makes us feel happy and calm. So, literally, gardening is a natural antidepressant. Furthermore, gardening is a form of mindfulness. When you're focusing on weeding or pruning or planting seeds, your mind isn't worrying about the past or the future. It's fully engaged in the present moment. This reduces stress and anxiety significantly. The repetitive actions can be meditative. Physically, it's a low-impact exercise. Digging, planting, weeding, it all burns calories, improves strength and flexibility. And of course, you are culminating your efforts by eating the fresh, nutrient-dense food you grew yourself. This creates a powerful, positive feedback loop for your body and mind. Part 4: The Language of Connection. Finally, let's talk about communication. We're not just growing plants. We're building a relationship with them. We learn to observe them closely. Are the leaves drooping? Maybe it needs water. Are they turning yellow? Maybe it's getting too much sun. This teaches us nonverbal communication and empathy. Nurturing a plant from a seed to a full-grown being gives you a sense of purpose and responsibility. You are a caretaker. This is a powerful metaphor for life. We also learn about resilience again. A plant might look like it's dying, but with a little care, it can bounce back. We too can learn to bounce back from life's challenges, and there's the simple, profound joy of sharing your harvest. Giving a bunch of your homegrown basil to a neighbor is an act of connection. It fosters community. In our busy digital lives, gardening grounds us, both literally and metaphorically. It reconnects us to the natural cycles of life, growth, decay, and rebirth. So as we've seen, this garden is more than a collection of plants. It's a pharmacy, a gym, a therapy room, and a classroom all in one. It teaches us patience, responsibility, and the deep, often unspoken language of nature. The English words we learned today, resilient, mindfulness, prolific, to harvest, are not just vocabulary items. They are concepts that this garden has vividly brought to life. Your mission is this. Even if you don't have a garden, get a small pot and plant one herb. Basil, mint, anything. As you care for it, write one sentence in English each week in a journal, describing its progress and how it makes you feel. Use the words from this video. Share your journey in the comments. Thank you for joining me in the garden today. Keep growing, both in your language skills and in your life.